The second the tires lost traction on the slick road, I knew there was no stopping the car from careening over the cliff's edge. As the vehicle broke through the guardrail and went airborne, time seemed to slow. I braced for the brutal impact I was sure would end my life. But as the car made contact with the rocks below, darkness enveloped me instantly. At first, all was still and silent in the void, but slowly I became aware of surroundings materializing around me. The familiar floral wallpaper and plush carpet of my childhood home came into focus. I was standing in the living room, sunlight illuminating the space in a comforting glow. Still disoriented, my eyes drifted to the calendar on the wall, trying to make sense of the date displayed there. But it was blurry and hard to see, like a television with bad reception. Somehow, I was getting a glimpse into the future after my untimely demise. I moved through the house, gathering clues about what this version of the world looked like without me in it. Pictures on the shelves revealed my little sister was now a college graduate starting her first job. A news report droning from the TV in the kitchen detailed the upcoming presidential election, the first since the previous president had withdrawn after just one term marked by growing civil unrest. Stepping outside, I walked through our small neighborhood, the sights and sounds overwhelming my senses after so long in the silent void. The tense political climate had clearly taken a toll, with many houses now boarded up and longtime neighbors having moved away. At the neighborhood park, I glimpsed a discarded newspaper. The headline announced the worsening refugee crisis as climate change continued to render large swaths of the globe uninhabitable. As I struggled to process the bleak vision of the future, a soft light caught my eye. Though it had likely been there all along, it only now grabbed my attention. The glow seemed to radiate warmth and love. Instantly, I understood. This was Jesus, reaching out to comfort me. No words were spoken, yet I could sense his message clearly in my heart. Do not be afraid, my child. Even in the darkest times, I am with you. His presence surrounded me like a soothing embrace. The light emanating from him filled me with hope, driving away the dread I felt only moments before. Though I still did not know what awaited in the world to come, I took comfort in knowing Jesus would be by my side. The future felt far less ominous, knowing I could turn to him in times of fear and uncertainty. His divine light would guide me, no matter what hardships lay ahead. Lord, I am so troubled by all the conflict and evil in the world. It feels like humanity is on a dangerous path.
My child, you are right to be concerned. There is a great struggle occurring between good and evil, light and darkness, but do not lose hope or give in to fear.
I want to have hope, Jesus, but sometimes it feels hopeless. Will we destroy ourselves with war and sin?
My faithful ones have prayed and made sacrifices, so in my mercy I will intervene dramatically. At my chosen time, every soul will see themselves as I see them. They will know the state of their soul. This will be a great act of my love and an urgent call to conversion while there is still time.
What happens then? Will everyone listen and change?
Sadly, no. Freedom to choose good or evil remains. Some will reject me out of ignorance or stubbornness. If enough persist in grave sin, justice will still come, and parts of the world may face devastation. But my light will triumph through the immaculate heart of my mother, ushering in an era of peace for those who love me.
This sounds so dire, yet I want to trust in you. How can I prepare?
Live each day in a state of grace, frequent the sacraments, pray the rosary, and make small sacrifices out of love for me. Lead others to me through your example. When the warning comes, rejoice, for redemption is near. Let your soul proclaim my glory and spread my love to all in need. I am with you always. Trust and be at peace.
Thank you, Jesus, for opening my eyes. By the grace you give me, I will strive to follow you more closely and trust in your perfect plan. All praise and glory to you forever. I felt a tug, like a hook behind my sternum, pulling me backward. The scene washed away as quickly as it had materialized. I awoke with a gasp, the steady beep of hospital monitors filling my ears. I had no idea how much time had passed. Later, my mother would tell me it had been 2 weeks of agonizing uncertainty after my car was found at the bottom of the ravine. Though my body was broken, I was consumed with gratitude to have survived. The glimpse of the future had shown me no one is promised tomorrow. I was determined to appreciate the gift of the present, however long that might be, and contribute what small acts of kindness I could to improve the world for others. Though the future may be bleak, focusing on the present moment can brighten even the darkest of days.